Oh, I am so ready. Yeah, I actually heard about it today, and I heard it was pretty hilarious, but I haven't seen it. That's the one where he saves the world through Pepsi. Yes, saves the world through Pepsi. Not Pepsi. Cute. If I was a brand, I would be Oaxaca.
Ariana Ayala, Venezuela. I work in the World Happiness Summit. Pretty much. I'm trying. We do a 3-day event here in Miami where we teach the practices of happiness. We bring speakers from all over the world. And right now we're seeing if we're going to do a one-time event in different cities. Oh my God.
Oh, 1975, somebody else.
What's it called?
How long have you been in Miami?
Passion fruit. 4 months.
4 months? Like it?
I love it.
Why?
I don't know, the co-working space is really cool. You get to meet a lot of people. I've learned so much. Maybe that's what Miami needs a little bit more co-working spaces like this, I feel. And events like this.
Are you brewing there? I see it.
What are you brewing?
What's up?
What are you brewing?
How many cameras are in this thing?
And typically, the perfect people always, I don't know what you're talking about helping people coming out of prison. But you already know how I feel about it. That's why you asked the question. Oh yeah, great videography.
Great colors. Huh? Video. The colors were amazing.
Yeah, the colors were weren't they?
Yeah, the colors were amazing. You never met. I'm sorry. I'll send you my meeting.
You get a free beer.
He was ahead of me. Oh, that's a camera? I am the owner of MedAesthetics Miami. I have a medical aesthetics center. University of Miami Hospital, and I have another location in across from Coral Gables Hospital. I get all your invites. It's really that. I love being a business owner. I haven't been to South Africa. I haven't gone to South Africa.
I thought this thing caught up. I have a tech startup, Education. It's an interactive video calling for literacy and families, so they can kind of read books and draw and different activities. From the pay, I'm building cool stuff that people love to use. So yeah, we meet a bunch of people every week, and there's a lot of help and a lot of support from everyone.
So, and yourself as a brand, what brand would you be?
Dyson? They build cool stuff. I want to go back to Japan, and it's like a different planet. Like they're so weird, and everything is just so strange.
What would be the missing piece of making like Miami the perfect innovation hub?
I would say probably money is a big problem. There's not a whole lot of projects that have made it that are then feeding back to the community. You have, like in San Francisco, there's a lot of money because there's a lot of exits, and there's a lot of rich people that are still in their 20s that want to reinvest and help other guys that were where they were 10 years ago. So it's not a whole lot here.
Oh, Drake, I'm trying to get some endorsement money, man. They giving Kendall Jenner and all these people millions of dollars to take the culture. That it was, somebody was in a room and they're like, publicity, good or bad, it works. And then it came out, and then it's like, oh snap, this is going way beyond what we thought it'd be. So they had to pull it back. And I think it was as a slap to the culture, because it's like there's people marching out in the streets, risking their lives. You got an idea that needs to work, just contract me, I can help. I find my friends just like networking, following up for coffee, and just like if there's a vibe there, like interest, and I can tell this is a real genuine person, that's how I find them. So if I was a brand, what brand would I be? I think I'd be kind of like the Johnson & Johnson, Yeah, I'll take a
Create a conversation.
Yeah, we don't do Pepsi around here.
Why would anybody do Pepsi anyway?
We don't do Pepsi.
Been here 5 times. One time I didn't get credit. So I run a marketing company, and we're opening an accelerator as well. Are we talking about Pepsi? So therefore the ad was effective. That's all they care about. Nobody's going to go, I'm not drinking Pepsi because of this.
I thought there was a no Trump policy at the bar, no?
Don't look up to Walt Disney per se, because Walt Disney doesn't like brands. Be me. I'm my own brand. Me.
A bit of freelance consulting and business development for a portfolio of technology companies, some national, some local. Yes, I do work out of this building, correct. Yes. I host client meetings here for various clients. I meet potential new clients here. I find leads, so yeah. Having spent 3 years at Emerge Americas and seen kind of the transition since 2012, 2013, it's a work in progress, but we're definitely further along than we were before. I think sometimes maybe people get a little bit kind of over anxious and say, oh, well, how come this isn't happening? How come that isn't happening? We're not there on everything, but we're definitely further along than we were previously. And I think the trends and indications are generally positive. Top 3 of my playlist. Old school hip hop is usually on there. So, Too Short, Never Talk Down. I'll play that jam right now. Trick Daddy in the Wind. Some old like JBs or something a little bit from the hall, like from like the dance hall that was in that little town. Or build up 45s into it. Beastie Boys and whatever we could find at the record shop like down the street. And so then after I had it at my house in Toronto, I turned it into the old school hip hop jukebox, or as I refer to, the original iPod. Holds 120 songs, weighs 400 pounds, right? Building blocks of old school hip hop jukebox.
Custom applications. So, yeah, we build. Yeah, I've been with this company 8 months. Yeah, 8 years down here.
The cameras. I'm in the camera frame. So I'm Gail, co-founder and CEO of Lemon City Tea. I'm here supporting Venture Café. We're a local tea company. We're in about 25 restaurants in Miami. Soon to open our own cafe at the end of the summer. Lemon City is actually the original name of the area, which is now designated as Little Haiti. It's where the lemon orchards or groves, as people call it, were in the city of Miami. It's actually the original blue-collar neighborhood. So blacks that were came down from the north could settle there freely and make money, as well as whites as well. It was the original blue-collar, you'd say working-class, high-income neighborhood. They missed the mark. It was like, duh, no kidding. I had corporate jobs, so I probably used to be one of those people that sat in the room like at the Pepsi Corp. So you see how those places create groupthink even if it doesn't make sense. And I think what I'm doing now, we say what we want, we do what we want. Doesn't mean that we're going to attract all the types of investors or people that are interested in our company, but it makes me feel mentally a lot freer, to be honest.
Haiti. I am in IT. I'm finishing up this week as an intern, and next week I start training to become a trainer, instructor. The Academy in South Florida, vocational corporate IT training school.
Well, but you're like very like a horse. But why? Is that your branding? I'm a choreographer. I'm a freelance choreographer. I work all over the world. Yes, I do. Well, I'm working with a group here called Juggernaut Theater Company, and I'm working on a show called Miami Motel Stories, and we're activating a few motels here in Miami with some immersive theater. Since I was 5 years old, I'm 52. I'm performing. I have a show right now. I'm touring all over the world called America's Next President. I just did it here at the Fillmore about 3 months ago. I was born and raised here.
Cheers, by the way.
Thank you. Born and raised here, but I don't live here at the moment. New York City and in Berlin. So half the time in Berlin and half the time in New York. If I had a round trip ticket, I think Tibet. And how long have you been living here? And before that, where were you living? You make beer? I'm gonna try to go backwards all the questions you asked me, because you asked me like 28 questions, but my brain was only able to go there. So thank you. Coño! How many questions? Thank you, Mr.
I don't think it was a publicity stunt. Either no. I don't think it's a stunt. I think they can spin it however they want. I think they thought that it wasn't bad, and I think there wasn't enough checks and balances. I think somebody screwed up bad.